Good afternoon. Happy Friday. This is Sean LaBelle of the Dekker Hewett Group. Well, of course, we had that 5% correction, which we discussed in last week's edition, but the markets have quickly shrugged that off already here now, hitting new all-time highs this week. The pace in which the market rallied back really surprised a lot of people. We expected it to be a relatively short-lived correction, as we wrote to in our prior editions, but the pace in which that the market has rallied back is even surprising ourselves. Of course, leading the charge here has been the continued oscillation between value and growth. Value is back in vogue here, especially since we've seen the U.S. 10-year Treasury really tick up here in recent weeks. It's trading around 1.65. This, of course, is that U.S. 10-year Treasury. Some of you may recall back in April when this was definitely the topic of the day, when the U.S. 10-year hit around 1.8%. Just for reference, that number was around 50 basis points in the COVID-19 low. Historically, it's traded around 2 to 3%, anyways, in the last 5 years. So we're still low from a historical point of view, but definitely higher from where we were at this point last year. This, of course, weighs on these tech-centric names, which is why the NASDAQ remains to be a laggard here this week. You're seeing some big pressure, too, on some of the online advertising businesses. This following a very weak or weaker than expected quarter out of Snap. In any event, so this week's Market Watch Weekly just discusses this conversation that we're seeing around the recent uptick here again in interest rates. It's at around 1.65, so still low compared to where we were in April. But of course, this is sort of captivating the market's attention. We continue to sort of suggest to investors that balanced approach between value and growth in portfolios. It really proves to be beneficial, especially in these sorts of environments. So we encourage you guys to have a read. This will also be the last Market Watch Weekly for a couple weeks here. Going to be taking a couple weeks off. So back to you guys in the first week of November. Hope everyone enjoys the weekend and has a great Halloween next weekend. Talk to you in a couple weeks. Cheers. Bye.